Hello everybody, far and wide, wherever you are tuned in. Welcome to the Redmen TV. I am your boy Errol. I am with my good friend Jamie. We are here with you today and we are proudly sponsored and partnered with, for the 2025-2026 season, with oosh.co.uk. We are currently running a competition at the moment to win 2 tickets to the Community Shield game, which is this Sunday. So make sure that you head over to our Redmen Instagram for more details on that one as well. Make sure that you do. It is .co.uk. Yeah, Oosh are with us for the rest of the season. We've got some new partners. So like everything with Redmen, season on season, we level up like Liverpool have in the transfer window so far this season. There are levels to this game. I've just done a show there talking about some prospective targets that are going to be coming over the line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're still waiting to hear.
Who are they?
Mate, there's a big one. I don't want to be at ITK. I don't want to spoil it and say I know, but there's big movements going to be happening hopefully this week where Liverpool are concerned, and there will be some outgoings as well, as you're probably already aware of. But yeah, before we get into it, Liverpool are about to play Atletico in one of 2, a double header this evening. We've got our first game, which is due to go live at 5 o'clock, and then the second game will be a couple of hours later at about 8 o'clock. So 2 very different looking Liverpool 11s that will take to the field this evening. So we will try our best to kind of run you through when it comes back across the screen properly in a moment. Me or Jamie will give you the starting 11 for tonight's first game, which is going to kick off in just over 10 minutes time. We're looking at an 11 of Woodman in goal, Jones, Stevenson, Tsimikas, Robertson, Alexis McAllister, Trey Anoni, Harvey Elliott, Ben Doak, Darwin Núñez and Rio Gamoa in the 11 for us there as well. So very much a bit of a mixed bag there. It's a little bit of a Bassett all-sorts squad, as you'd say, Jamie. How are you feeling, fella?
Yeah, I'm feeling very well, thanks. Yeah, no, not half about that lineup yet. I didn't see it before I got here, and then they were just showing it then. I was thinking, like, okay, who's going to be playing where? And, you know, I suppose the main one, I saw one of the games the other week, Tsimikas was playing at centre half. Yeah. So I'm thinking, is he going to do that? I hope that's not a sign of the
things to come.
Things to come. You know, I don't know if that relates to any of your incomings.
No, not that I've heard. He may be an outgoing. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that, because I think we were saying it the other day when we was in the studio. The fact that, you know, he's playing Tsimikas there, it kind of says, yeah, your days as a left back at this club are probably numbered if you're not even getting a stint in pre-season there at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, well, there are 3 of them, so you feel like one of them's got to go. And I always thought it was all set up. Like, you know, it seemed like it was pretty badly kept secret that Kirkes was going to come for a good 6 months, you know, before he eventually came. So I'm thinking, like, all right, I think Robertson's, this is final year now.
He's into his last year of his contract. Yep.
It would make, you know, all the noises from him are that he's like, I'm still first choice. I want to fight to be first choice. You know,
good, so
fair play to the man.
Absolutely, I think that's the right thing to do. Just sorry to just cut you there. Just a little bit of availability news as well on a couple of players. Connor Bradley is currently injured, so he's not going to take part in any of the games this evening. And Virgil van Dijk is also not playing in either of the matches. So there'll be different captains potentially taking the armband today. And we're not going to have a couple of key senior players that you would expect. We want to try and get back at least for the Community Shield, especially where Virgil's concerned, and hopefully Connor can come back soon from the injury that he's picked up. But I've just seen a comment here, and I'll get your take on this. Darwin's last game. Is it? Will it be? Can you see him going? What are your thoughts on the Darwin situation at the moment?
I always... So much is dependent on what happens with the Isak thing. It seemed like Slot had enough of them, you know, because there were points last year where, I mean, I remember even the PSG games thinking, like, could he? I mean, he did come on and have little cameos and stuff like that, but there were certain games I was thinking, would he be an option there? You know, it seems like Slot's had enough of him. A lot of the fans have had enough of him. I'll just stop talking actually, because I don't want to seem too insensitive, because Phil Thompson's just laid a wreath, and I'm not sure who that
other gentleman is.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
sure that is either, to be fair.
Possibly a relative of Diogo there. They just laid wreaths for Diogo Jota and Andre Silva. Again, that's you know, what has been a sort of heartbreaking summer at the start of it. You know, it's been a crazy summer in terms of the news and you know, and all of that. And it is important to remember. I know, obviously, you know, the world keeps turning. The new season's going to happen. We've got to make the best of defending our title. So, you know, it's right that, and I know the lads were offered the opportunity to cancel the Preston game and they didn't take it and all of that. They want to carry on. They want to defend this title for him. They want to defend this title for us. But yeah, it's going to be, I don't know. It's a. There's people singing a song there. You can see people singing a song. It's a bit of a mad thing to sort of have to comment on, really, in a pre-season friendly. You know, I'm kind of floundering for my words a little bit, but I just thought I better just stop talking there for a sec while they were laying that wreath. Stop talking about sort of off-field business and stuff like that.
No, completely understand. I think when we're not built or prepared to know how you handle these type of situations, and it's going to affect everybody differently. And I think what the club have tried to do is, you know, understanding the task ahead, put the best foot forward, pay as many tributes as possible, make sure that people are allowed to grieve in the best way possible, and, you know, support the family and those that are really close to Diogo Jota and his family to feel as though they've been heard, they've been listened to. And going forward, you know, we will do everything that we can within our power, especially on the pitch, to honour him in the best way possible. And I think the fans have responded exceptionally well in that respect. And, you know, tributes are still pouring into the city on a daily basis. So I think he will sorely be missed, and there'll be times within the season we'll sit there and think, oh, how much do we miss what he gives us on the pitch? But yeah, it's far bigger than that at the end of the day, because football to these lads is just a job at the end of the day. And, you know, these are humans first, with families, loved ones, you know, wives, somebody's son and all the rest of it. So it is very difficult. So when we get a moment to take stock and remember what we've lost, I think it is important that we do so. As Liverpool are about to line up in the tunnel, we're just over about 4 minutes to play. Liverpool now donning the new brand partner, that is Adidas, or however you say it, Adidas. I'm Scouse, so I just say Adidas. And then the new kit launched on Friday, which is the first opportunity to rock it now. So it'll be nice to see, really, how the lads look in the flesh when they've got these new kits on, because the kits do look good.
Oh, yeah.
Who's your kind of my banker for the long sleeve? Who can you see being the one that is the long sleeve done in this kit?
I don't know, off the top of my head. They're not that common anymore. No. What I thought was they missed a trick, right?
Yeah, go on.
They had Salah wearing them, long sleeve, and someone else the other day.
Was Jones? Was it?
I can't remember. And then they had Jamie Carragher in the short sleeve. I'm like, he always wore a long sleeve.
Yeah.
Like, get him. Look who's back in the long sleeve, and get Carragher like that with the long sleeve.
Fronting it.
I'm available for consultancy, by the way.
There we go.
Adidas.
Well,
whatever the hell
this line up here on our graphic in front of us had Robbo playing centre back there and Simicas as the left back. So that'll be quite interesting.
It seems to have Neone as centre back as well. We'll have to see how this.
We're going to have to see how it's all plays out. Bear with us, guys.
Anything's on the table here, basically.
Yeah, I'd love to say I can talk you through the Athletic Bilbao side, but I don't recognise any of those players really. So we'll just do the best job that we can, and we'll just say, the lads in the blue kit.
I think when they've got the ball, it's him
on the ball there.
Number 15's done well there.
Oh, yeah.
Or hopefully not. Hopefully number 15 sticks one into his own goal.
Yeah. Carl Sagan says, it feels good to be back home. It certainly does. And hasn't it come round really fast as well?
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. But we've just got over 2.5 minutes before, so we are going to go to a very quick advert break. And in this advert, they've done it again. Let's just say DJ Khaled settings, they've done another one. The Redmen have produced another belter of a documentary, and if you haven't seen it yet, please check this advert out, because this is one that you cannot afford to miss. Thank you.
You win the league and you don't see your medal until the very first training session the next season. And Ronnie Moran would walk in. put the box down on the treatment table and he said, if you think that you deserved one last season, you can take one out. And he'd walk away.
Yes, people, as it said there, the unawarded documentary is out now, live on Redmen TV on the YouTube channel. So do make sure you do take a little bit of time out of your day, even maybe after this watch along, because we've got a little bit of time before we go into the next match. Stay with us, go and watch the documentary, and let people know what you think of the doc that we've just put out, because it is absolutely brilliant work by the guys here at Redmen HQ. Before we kick the ball, I know that the ground now is doing a stunning rendition of You Never Walk Alone, Jamie. Players in this particular 11 that are starting tonight, are there any in particular that you are looking forward to seeing how they play in front of the home crowd again now as we're prepping towards the new season?
The one, weirdly, who I saw just coming out there and it was like, I'm looking forward to seeing you, is not a new signing. Okay. Is Elliot, because I've still got this hope that he somehow stays, because I just really like him. Do you think
he's in the shop window?
I think so, yeah. I feel like, yeah, especially with Wirtz coming as well, because I feel like it's like, well, if Wirtz is going to play some kind of 10 or attacking midfield role, he's not the biggest bloke in the world. And then the whole thing of Elliot's like, he can't play in that midfield because he's too small. It's like, oh, we've signed another. I mean, he's obviously class, like, so he's playing, and I think he's probably a bit more physical than Elliot. Other ones, Gamoa is, I mean,
he's been the talk of this pre-season, and I think it's fair to say he has been the talk of this pre-season.
He had some bright moments. I think it was against Accrington in the FA Cup. He started last year. I've seen his couple of goals. I think he got one against Stoke, and he's got one the other day as well. Ben Doak as well, who's sort of becoming a bit of a forgotten man, based on not very much other than, it seemed like about 2 years ago when he was about 16, every week I'd be getting these clips of like, watch Ben Doak like rip about 4 people in the under-18s and score. I saw him against... he was at Preston actually against Darmstadt, and he only came on for the last 10 minutes and he beat his man about 4 times. I was like, God, this guy's so dangerous, so skillful, but not really seeing hardly anything of him since then. So looking forward to seeing how he gets.
It does look like you're right though, Trey, playing a centre back next to Robbo. And we are off, ladies and gents, so do whatever you're watching it on, do try and sync up with the clock that is over there. Yeah, it's over there. Sync up with our clock, and we will try and keep you as up to date as possible with every kick of the action. Liverpool, they're in red at the moment.
Jones looks to be playing in the 6 as well, which I wonder if that's a bit of a... Obviously, I think Gravenberg's going to be the main man as he was last year, but I think everyone sort of agrees that probably needs a bit more rest. And they're not signing a Zubamendi, or they're not signing a more defensive player. So
I just think, obviously, with it being a World Cup season as well, he's going to play for Holland, his national team. So there's going to be a lot of minutes under his belt by come the end of the season.
Yeah.
In order to go into that competition, you think having an option that's adequate to be able to replace him would be good. But trying on, he's there, just put his foot on the ball a little bit. It does look like Bilbao are going to try and press us.
Yeah.
And they have. They've just won the ball back from a second ball from Harvey Elliott.
Elliott did well
back there, yeah. He comes straight back into the action. And it looks like it's young Gamoa there. He sets it off, and what a goal! Boy, see, I'm changed. Look at him!
Wow!
And this is why he's been the talk. See, I shouldn't even be this excited for a pre-season game. But how can that not pass you up, bro? What has he just done?
That was ridiculous.
Wow! Oh, Rio Gamoa! Look at that. Come back. I said to them the other day, you know what? He's been overseas for a minute because he hasn't been able to get his hair done. That hair is looking fresh, my brother. Young G. Wow. And that's what he's been desperate to do for all pre-season. He's had that same identical run, knowing exactly what he wants to do. Jamie, talk us through.
So Bilbao have it in the centre of the field. Good pressing by Elliott there. Fella loses the ball for them. Gamoa, this looks like someone's kind of taking it off his feet. They back off, and then he just goes, see, all right, then just curls it into the bottom corner.
From the halfway line, by the way. From the halfway line. It doesn't have to be no one, because everyone just backs off him. They know how dangerous he is. Whoosh, whoosh. Have a bit of that. We're sponsored and partnered with Oosh, and he's just went on Oosh.
I was going to say Oosh. Oosh is like something I sometimes say when you see a replay of a shot when someone absolutely you go Oosh. You know what I mean? That was one of them there.
There we go. There.
Well,
Timothy says an early one for Rio to make his statement, and boy, what a statement that was! My gosh, my younger, we gotta love it. Yeah, Blue Leaf, he does. He's selling it. Like, if you haven't bought a kit, Rio being the first one to score in it. Could have been on a lot of people's bingo cards, that one. That was wicked. Yeah.
Jones is...
The Prem is not ready for this kid. Truth.
The only problem now is if he carries on like this, is people are like, oh, get him in. And it's like... You don't want to do too much too soon, but then
look how much it meant to him, though, being able to do that. You could, he didn't celebrate like that was just a pre-season goal and it was a formality, mate. He celebrated like, these are the statements that I need to be making.
We don't know what's going to happen with Chiesa. I don't think many of us think he's going to be hanging around. So, there could be League Cup minutes there for him. There could be FA Cup. If we draw someone pretty weak as a pot 4 team in the Champions League, maybe he might get half an hour or something like that. You never know. So I'm not expecting to see loads of him this season, but
Meme says there was a reason that John Terry was shocked when Rio joined us.
Oh yeah, there was a little bit of a fight over them, wasn't there? And he's made the right choice, I have to say.
Really, really good start for Liverpool. That's the kind of start we wanted to see. And Liverpool look to continue to build on it here down this left-hand side. That'll give a lot of those players a little bit of confidence, that though, won't he? It's not the strongest side on paper, but...
No. To be honest, I was thinking we could have you wouldn't be surprised this is 0-0 at half-time, or, players, because they're not used to... This 11's never played together and probably never will play
that's
play
nice
together
football again from Liverpool. In at the byline.
Go ahead.
He is again. He flicks it. Darwin scores, and that's 2-0. That's 2-0 now. And Darwin's celebration is a little bit more subdued. He does tap the badge. And that might be the signs of a guy who says, I love it, but...
We're on body language analysis now.
We have to. We're trying to read between the lines here, people. But again, it's an assist for Rio.
A goal and an assist after 5 minutes.
A goal and an assist. That is crazy work from Rio Gamoa. But it's nice play from Harvey Elliott. It's a great reverse ball. Yeah. Whoever that was there on that right-hand side.
I think it was Doak there.
Yeah, just left it because he thought I might be off. But
sorry. I don't know who left it. Yeah, I think Doak whipped it in.
But the mad thing is, if Darwin would have just done more of that in the last 3 years, he's looked so... I think the pressure of him being like, well, I'm going, so it makes no difference. I'm just going to turn up and do my job, has done him the world of good, because he's looked like a potent striker.
Yeah. No, he has looked decent, hasn't he, in these pre-season games? So was it Milan the most recent rumour today? There's been Al Hilal stuff. Yeah. There's been all kinds going on. Napoli seems to have gone
Nunes
quiet.
sale is guaranteed. Yeah, I think Napoli pulled out, didn't he? Yeah. Naldo says pre-season Darwin does me head in. Oh, incredible.
Well, I know it's only online content, but I saw some clip. It was some football YouTubers or whatever, and they're doing left foot, right foot, free kick, first time, and Darwin's just burying all of them. And you're like, well, you're obviously a very, very good, you're a professional footballer at the end of the day, but, when there's no pressure on him, he can just bury them. Sometimes you see them even in games where he buries them, but it's the
He's
classic.
got every single finish. It's just, can he consistently do the striker's finish? And the ones where you have to just open up your body and pick a corner finish consistently enough throughout because we feed him those opportunities so much. He probably has a conversion of 1 in 6, 1 in 7. And at this level, it's just not good enough. But it is Bilbao there now, putting the ball into the box, and they do come out win a corner off the back of it.
Yeah, I was just thinking about him the other day, and I was listening to something and people were saying, would Newcastle be... would that not be a bad signing for them? Maybe. And I'm thinking, I know the fans would hate it.
I think the fans would hate it because there's sloppy seconds, do you know what I mean? But I also think that they probably think they're a better at a better level than what Darwin is, and it's frustrating. But I think the
could
passion
see him getting like 20-year league goals there. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they could just get it, what's annoying about it? He
doesn't normally struggle for injuries either. I think he'd be consistently there for them as an option.
He's just so... his level can be so high. I've seen him. He's
an enigma. He's an enigma.
I saw him at... we beat Chelsea last Klopp season, and it was Thiago Silva and someone else, and he absolutely ran them ragged. It's one where he hit the bar with a penalty, and I'm thinking like he could have had like 4 goals
before
by half time.
Yeah.
But he was totally... He was unplayable. Like, they couldn't defend against him. And you think, like, if you could just have... The finishing was, like, 20% better, he would get 30 goals a season every season. But anyway, he's going to be someone else's problem, probably. We don't know what's going to happen, but... Yeah, well, what I tell you, what I wasn't expecting this start. I was expecting
fireworks
fairly like
minutes.
low key, you know.
But the tempo after the first goal was good, mate.
Yeah.
We upped it straight away. Liverpool looked to go again straight off the bat, and we didn't think, all right, we'll just sit and we'll just rest on this lead and kind of feel our way into the game. He thought, oh no, we're in a little bit of a groove now, and he go again here. They're on this left hand side. Rio's got his man number 2 isolated. 24. Oh, there's 3 of them, and now he's got a corner. Is it?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
In the end, it took 3 grown adults to lock up this minor.
He does look so young.
He does. The babyface assassin, Rio is my babyface assassin. You know what I mean? Boy, if you had stocks in Rio Gomoa at the start of the season, they've just gone up, mate. He's the XRP of the football players right now.
I was going to say McAllister with the long sleeve. It's not quite the long sleeve, it's the undershirt or whatever,
yeah.
But
I think they've all got it.
A few of them have, haven't they? Stevenson has, and nearly trips over some Lucasade.
As the ball.
Darwin making a run. No.
Keeper kind of flaps at it.
There's Doak.
Harvey. Puts another good ball in towards the back post. Does it go out for another corner, or is he going to give a goal kick? It looked like it did take a little deflection.
Yeah.
Even on slot gears looking all right. I don't mind that. I don't mind
Van Bronckhorst as well on the bench there. Recent addition. One former Dutch World Cup finalist out in Johnny Heitinger and Gio Van Bronckhorst. I'm pretty sure he played in the World Cup final in 2010. I may be wrong. Someone in the comments will tell us, probably some sad person. Bit of a break in play. There's Rio again.
That's a big one. Now I'm going to drop a tenner on a 114-point season. Good luck with that.
Yeah,
I'll plug in if you do. Give me like a little 5%. Yeah,
That
is a finish. That though, and it is Ben Doak there. He just clips it. Rio heads it down. Path for Darwin. He can't miss that. Look at that. Look at the smile. Though. Yeah. You just think this kid's a gem. The kid's a gem. Yeah. Doesn't look phased either, though, does he?
No.
Like, how many players have we seen down the line? Even some really experienced players, and you look at it and you think that the pressure gets the better of them. They just can't live up to the price tag, or they can't live up to the hype of them. Rio's come in and just absolutely lit it up this pre-season.
Yeah, beaming smile on Slot's face already there, as there should be. What's going on here?
Don't know.
Keeper had to move the ball back a bit.
Yeah, for anyone that's joining late and thinking, Liverpool 2-0 up, well, Rio Gomoa is the answer to that question. He scored a goal within about 2 minutes, and then lovely cushioned header from the back post into the path of Darwin Núñez, and he just, first time, just cushions it into the corner of the goal, and that's how Liverpool are 2-0 up before 12 minutes. Good start.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. And Yanni definitely playing as...
looks comfortable back there, doesn't he?
He does. I just wonder, like...
We're getting the ball to Rio often, early and often.
Robertson at centre-back, is this an option? Like, is this, if we don't sign a centre-half, he's our fourth choice?
I think he'd have to. I think Endo came out and made comments as well.
Yeah, he's had a little go, hasn't he?
He said, look, I've done it for Japan before in the past, or, where I've been in Germany, and You know, I've played multiple positions, so I'm happy to just give 110% for the team whenever I play them. So there will be some of that, and I said it on the stream that I was on just before, you know, there will be horses for courses across the pitch for us again this season. I think Liverpool do very well at being able to get the best in Liverpool back into the box.
It's McAllister.
Went for the little Trivella outside the foot. I think he was trying to cross it in the path of a Darwin, but it was halfway between Darwin, halfway between Rio. No good. Yeah, Motorcir Ali says, please no, Robbo isn't a centre back. And I'd agree.
Yeah.
He's not.
Yeah, I don't. It's one of those things where you don't mind it 20 minutes at the end of a game if we're winning comfortably or someone gets injured and there's no other option. But what you don't want a situation like we had in 2021 where we're having everyone's having a go at centre back, because let's not forget one of our three is Joe Gomez. Easy collection for Woodman, the new goalkeeper.
Ken, I don't really want to see this either, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah,
I'd rather Endo. If it's a toss up between the two of them, I'd rather Endo go there.
He did it really well in that Fulham game where he was basically playing centre back and number 6, but that's because Robertson had been sent off.
Yeah.
So I think he did it on there was another game later in the season. I can't remember which one it was. I don't know if we had a man sent off, but Slot, you know, sometimes when we're losing and Slot's like, right, we're getting about 5 strikers on, and just Gravenberg's a centre back and we're just going for it. I can't remember what game it was, but again, I don't mind it for a one-off. But
LT says we just need this. We just need a centre back, no questions.
I agree, LT.
I think we're all in agreement there. Again, Bilbao looked like they wanted to press us a little bit. They're happy for us to have the ball, in our defence. And that's a big raking pass there, but it's going to one man and one man only, and that is a touch. And he's going to give away a foul, but that first touch was excellent.
Yeah.
Just sprayed about a 40-50 yard pass to him, diagonal, and he just took it into his stride.
Yeah. Yeah, such a difficult thing to do is to not break stride while you're...
Look at that.
Just too close to the defender there, but...
The fullback, yeah, man.
Very exciting. And funnily enough, I remember Luis Diaz doing a similar thing not long after he signed. So, you know, one man who's gone out, but certainly looks like he's got a replacement ready to come through. I was going to say in a few years, but why not this year? I mean, Yamal was 16, was he, when he won the Euros?
16,
a couple of years ago.
Yeah. 2 years now, he's just turned 18, so he would have been. It's crazy to think that, isn't it? Liverpool just taking the sting out of this. We hunted in packs, won the ball back in the middle of the park, and kind of give it away a little bit sloppy there. Harvey Elliott, guilty of that there in that occasion. Kieran Orr, I mentioned his braids the second he scored, lad. Yeah, they're looking good. I'm waiting to get mine done this week, but it is looking kind of special, I'm not going to lie, bro. They really, really are. You know what it is, like, as a black man who gets his hair done quite regularly, there is no better feeling than the day or the day after the fresh braids and the trim come through, you know. You feel $1 million. Like, today I don't feel like a 10 if I had my hair done today. Like, Community Shield, I'll have my hair done. It'll be a different energy. The energy is just different, and it translates onto the pitch for a man like Rio, or boy like Rio.
Well, it doesn't translate into your broadcasting. I think you're always a 10.
See that? You can come again. I like that. Yeah.
No, I know what you mean, yeah.
LT says, the trim's so good you need to do the groceries. Yeah, you just be going on random days out the house just to get out there so people can see you.
Meanwhile,
and this is a big opportunity now. Oh, good block. Is that Robbo on the block? Oh, and the cannons off the bar. Chance, they're a little bit sloppy from that Liverpool back line, but we would probably have expected to see that at some point. Let's see how we get into this situation, Jamie.
Ooh, just a bit of a missed kick.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Yeah.
Trey's pass out from the back there is criminal.
Oof, did come off the bar, yeah.
No, Rens. I am just speaking from my own lived experience as a black man relating to Rio as another black man.
I was just going to say, resin. What was that? Resin one I do. When you come out the, sometimes you're like,
girls do it when they get the glow up and you go and get the tan and all. Like it's applicable to anyone. But I was just talking about my lived experience. Calm down, please. Jesus,
there you go.
Didn't think I'd have to spell out. I thought our viewers were a little bit more,
Come on, guys.
Oh, that's a bit of a naughty one.
Yeah,
Left it in late there.
Yeah.
Was it Jones?
Yeah, it was Jones. Yeah,
That
beat
gets
his
clattered.
man.
And it's a yellow card. Yeah. Now though, it's all love and it's all appreciated. I had the best time, so thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Jones there, wincing in a little bit of pain. Slow to get up, but he is back on his feet.
What you want, is it, from a injury in a pre-season? But he looks like he's all right. I probably should have figured this out before I broadcast to the world, but the squad for this can't play in the other game.
I wouldn't think so. I don't think he'd want to do that either. Because they'd have had
I was thinking,
if
he's feeling a bit of an injury, take him off at half time or whatever. But then, we could play later. But I don't
know what we've got in terms of subs for this game or anything. You might have to have a little look to just see what options we've actually got.
Yeah, subs we've got. Nope.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit of digging.
Joe Pesci on the back. No, Pesci, is that how you pronounce it? The Hungarian goalkeeper that we signed. Cone Doherty, who I'd like to see him, actually seeing him in the flash, and he's a very exciting young winger. Kumas, I was going to call him Jason Kumas because I am an aging man. What's his name? Lewis, right? Yeah.
He's done him. And he, the speed of his feet. Just wants to get back into the box, unfortunately.
I'll just finish this bench.
Yeah,
Pilling, Jaden Dans, Wellerty, Lucky.
Dan's on the bench. I'd like to see him get a couple of minutes.
Laffy.
So it's academy. This bench
pretty
is
much
very very littered with the academy kids. Okay.
Is it Michael Laffy? Am I making that up? I can't. I don't know. When you say Laffy, I just think of that video with the lads getting away from the police. You may or may not know what I'm talking about.
Oh, and through here. Oh, what a great tackle that is! Whoa. Simicast and Stevenson's there, both very much last ditch, but did the job. And on the 20th minute, Anfield is on its feet in a minute of applause for Diogo Jota and for his brother Andre Silva. I think the first ever club as well that Jota played for has made a tribute in their football kits for this season.
Yeah,
to both brothers. And even Darwin's there, stood with the crowd. It's little. I don't know. These are things like, well, how do you quantify that in a football player? But to be fair, they're all doing it. Fucking hell.
Yeah, they've stopped. Yeah,
they're all doing it.
They've stopped the game. Yeah, the Bilbao fans were on the feet as well. Yeah.
Get some Portugal flags and some hearts in the chat for us, people, if you can.
One thing I'd say, you were touching on it before about the staff and not like the whole infrastructure around the club coming together. I think the football world has really done us proud on this, because you had Wolves doing loads of good stuff. Something from Newcastle.
They're proposing to do something as well.
Yeah, so loads of different, you obviously saw it in the women's Euros. Like, it's something that's touched us because he was our player. But it does seem like everybody's come together on this.
And Anthony Jimenez says it best there for me. We have the best fans in the world. You never walk alone, Diogo Jota. 100% echo that. Yeah, keep the comments coming in, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah. Petty Boop says even Everton. Everton are a classy club
yeah.
stuff like that, though. Oh!
Oof, I was going to say Ben Doak was making a great run down the right there.
I like it's a young team that's full of energy, though, that are they all look like they've got a point to prove.
Yeah. I think Doak especially, I mean...
regardless of where they are in the pecking order.
Yeah, I don't know, this is a bit of a shop window situation for Doak, because he was... I think I didn't watch any of him, but he apparently started the season really well at Middlesbrough last year.
Scored a few good goals, didn't he?
Yeah, it tailed off a bit. I think he got a bit of an injury as well. He's had
it's a
quite
long
bad
slog.
luck with
Was
injuries.
they in the Championship as well?
Yeah,
like, it's a long slog, the Championship, in it. So it's understandable to try and keep that level. Trey Only's had to come out to cover it right back. But the energy, the levels of them, they all look really fit and sharp at the moment. And Liverpool have got themselves out here again now. Oh, unlucky.
Jones tried a bit much there, but
ran into traffic. And you know what, it's hard to say because I know we've got a very much changed side. I couldn't tell you what a strong Bilbao side looks like, so I don't know whether we're playing their best version right now or we're playing first time ball fired in, first time on the volley. Yeah, I couldn't really say whether this is a side that is used to playing with each other, is the seniors, is a bit of a mixed bag themselves. I don't know how they've went and really prepared themselves in.
They've got Nico Williams, haven't they? I'm just looking their squad up, and Iñaki Williams as well, who's the captain. Yeah. Other than that,
Anthony says he thinks it's their B team too. This one. Okay, I'll take that.
Not many that I'm massively familiar with.
You know what I mean? That's a good kick there from Woodman. Plays it out there to Stevenson. Just loses out on the battle, but there he is again. Ben Doak, very tenacious in his approach there to try and win the ball back and help. Liverpool have done well. Presses them into a mistake and are going to get a throw in.
They've all got to be born in the Basque region, of course. I don't know if anyone back in the day on Football Manager, this happened to you. You got that Bilbao job and you're like, oh, I'm going up in the world. And then you try and sign someone and it says you can't sign anyone unless they're Basque. And you're like,
what?
Get me out of this.
For real?
Yeah. You have to be Basque to play for Bilbao.
Like, period?
Yeah. So
how do you compete in the league if you just like?
And they've never been relegated either. It'd be like having
like sun in the water.
It'd be
it's like
like
a team of
having no
scousers.
scouts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like that might happen eventually. Though once Liverpool separates from the rest of the UK.
That's a madness.
Yeah.
So they've all like just.
I like the fact that you're learning this.
No, genuinely,
live
I'm
on
like,
camera. Yeah,
you can see the cogs turning in my head. Like,
wow, they're actually a good team as well.
Yeah, they're half decent.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's crazy.
The Williams brothers were born in Bilbao. I think Iñaki Williams plays for Ghana. He did play once for Spain.
Oh shit! Yeah. So they're Basque as well.
Yeah. They've got a Moroccan bloke, but he obviously must have been, he was born in Spain. They used to have, I don't know if do you remember Liza Rizou? He used to play for France back in the day. He was the left back he was Basque, but he obviously played for France. Who was the fella who used to play for City, the centre back? I think he's Basque as well.
Laporte? No, not Laporte.
Yeah, I think yeah.
But he played France as well.
He played for France and Spain, didn't he? Yeah.
Someone said that there is 2.3k people watching. We haven't even mentioned it yet, so this is the first time I am going to plug it. Make sure you are dropping a like on the stream, please. Run it up, people. Drop a like on the stream for us, and then do a little thumbs up in the chat as well to let me know that you've done it, and then we're cooking on gas. How about that? Yeah. I love that. John Hannon says, we would welcome you with open arms, lads. Let's make Liverpool the 33rd county of Ireland. Hey, I'm here for it, you know.
Yeah.
If that means I can get my EU thing.
I was just going to say,
I'm here for it, bro. I am here for it.
Yeah,
People's Republic of Liverpool would do well in the World Cup. Hey. Hey mate, we've just finished the World Cup over in Liverpool, the World in One City.
Oh, yeah?
Don't know, get to know, because that is a belter of a tournament. Big up, unfortunately, the West Indies that went and won it and now have become 2 times winners of the World in One City. But the less we say about that, the better. Internal politics. Half of them are Jamaican, and I'm the Jamaican manager, so fuming. But,
So there's a West Indies side and the Jamaicans?
Yeah.
Right.
It's a whole thing, Jimmy.
Okay.
It's a whole thing. Fuming.
Yeah, because that's an issue, isn't it? Yeah.
Big conflict.
Because the West Indies cricket team includes Jamaicans.
You know what I'm saying? Big conflict.
Yeah.
Lizaru was born in the Basque part of France. What?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, yeah. So he could have played for I wonder if he did. Oh, this man Googling stuff live on the internet, but there you go.
Yeah. Thank you, all those people that are putting up their thumbs as well. Big up all of you that are doing the good admin work for us, yeah.
He did used to play for Athletic Bilbao, 96 to 97. There you go. Or Athletic Club, as they
like to be called.
The real, the football hipsters. And it's not Sporting Lisbon, it's Sporting Club de Portugal. There you go.
I'm learning a lot on this, Jim, already.
If we call
how much of it I retain will be.
If we call them Athletic Bilbao, you know what.
Excuse our ignorance, or my ignorance on that part.
Foul on. I was going to say Elliot there, but it's Stevenson, who's a. Should we go as far as to say he was ginger? I mean, not that that's a a negative thing. Yeah, I'm going ginger. I don't know if he identifies as ginger or what, but.
Eat Sleep Heal says the likes are going up fast, and that's what we like to see. We love to see it, so thank you. Anthony, I don't think we've got the songs plugged in yet. I'm not 100% sure if they're working.
Well,
let's try it.
But I'll give you, this is one of my all-time favourites, Blast from the Past.
Oh, they are. So yeah, we can load up the Jota song next as well, in just a sec. Yeah, we'll sort that song for you in a moment.
So, did that come through okay?
It did, yeah, it should have done.
We're getting on for 20 years ago now. Since that man was strutting his stuff at Anfield.
Drink sangria. Oh, little pass a little bit behind. But Simicast will keep it into play. I am a fan of this kit though. I like it already.
No, I like it, yeah. I think I prefer it to last season's. Listen, I'll have some money as well for that if anyone's watching. But 09-10 vibes. I think it was, yeah, 09-10. I've got
a super chat there as well. At what point can we start singing His Name is Rio and He Dances on the Left?
Well, when he was peeling away, celebrating his goal, I was thinking, have I got a Duran pun or phrase coming up now? But I couldn't think of one. But that's not a bad start. That His Name is Rio and He Dances on the Left. I don't even know who that was there. Oh, it's Elliot over there. I was going to say, who's that?
He's drifting, isn't he?
He's all over the place, isn't he? Yeah.
Nice turn by Jones. A nice little
Gravenberch
drop of the shoulder there by Jones. The passing's definitely, in terms of that final third, it's got a lot slicker in the last couple of games.
Yeah.
I remember watching us against AC Milan, and it just looked a little bit disjointed. We seem to have come on a few levels since then. That's all.
Ooh, nearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gone for Rio on the back, hasn't he? Like, is he thinking like
brand
like just
Rio,
the little just 3-letter name, just
Rio, man. That's who it is. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I suppose it's something that
it's more brandable than Goa.
You've probably got a team, haven't you, going I'm not saying Ronaldo started it, but the whole CR7 thing. So I was surprised Trent didn't take 66. Oh, sorry, I
Can't.
shouldn't have.
You can't.
How can you not?
So this is a thing that I can teach
Oh,
you.
right, there we go.
So
yeah.
in Spain, you can only have numbers 1 to 25, I think is right, on your team shirts.
Okay.
So, in terms of the ones that'll be registered to play for that season.
Right.
So yeah, you cannot allocate yourself the number 66.
There you go. Because I thought like that's a brand.
I retained that information as well. Yo, yeah, that would have been a brand thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously didn't think.
Anyway, I don't even know why. We don't need to think about him anymore, do we?
It's not our problem.
No.
I'm going to play on, yeah. Let's take Bilbao now with a little bit of possession as well. They're going to try and spray the ball direct. They went long, straight over the top. They probably could have done with building that up a little bit, mate.
Yeah.
Being a little bit more patient. If you would have made it to the top level of football, what shirt number would you have had? And let us know in the chat as well what shirt number you would have liked to have allocated yourself. And that'll probably tell me a lot about how you thought of yourself as a footballer as well, based on the number you give yourselves.
33.
33?
Yeah.
Is there a reason why?
I just liked the number when I was a kid. I don't know why.
And Liverpool are in again.
Oh,
Rio's in again now. Rio's in. He's done. The defender's done well there, really. Last ditch. Oh, it was Darwin even. Yeah. Sorry, it wasn't Rio. Tell a lie.
Yeah. And the other thing about...
Kraus Kumpet says he would have been number 69. Says more about you as a person than a footballer, but fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Eatsley Peel says he would have been a number 7, I think that was. Bit of a Dalglish, yeah. He was a 7, man, Dalglish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Been a bit of a king.
Will Liverpool have a 69?
I don't know, maybe. Ben Ellis says he would have been...
Do I want to type in Liverpool 69?
Probably not. Well, now you can, because unless you've got your ID on your phone, you're going to be sound.
Already signed up, mate.
Legs 11 from Ben Ellis. Again, says more about you as a person, Ben, than a footballer, I guess. Naldo says, I was always on number 9. Oh. Bilbao in now with 2 men over.
Well in.
And Traian does really well there. Cuts the ball out. Where are we? The comments on this one are coming in really fast. I'm scared to click because I might end up.
You don't want to click on something that's some sort of coded message.
Exactly, very much. TJ Killen, I'll just read some off. TJ Killen says he would have been 17. Carmine says number 4, bit of a centre half. Blue Leaf says he would have been 17. Johnny Murphy says 87.
Oh. The other one I quite like is...
Going to be in another corner.
Number 37. Anyone in the chat, why do I like number 37?
Number 37.
I'll just throw that out there.
Throw it out there, let us know. TJD says he'd have been number 8. Bilbao, I've got another corner, by the way. Archie says number 5. Sean Eason says I would have been number 1.
Unts has got it straight away.
Where is it? Unts. Yari Littman.
Yari Littman. I just liked that number when I was a kid as well, 37.
Keegan says 37 was your hat size. Thanks. Right, and the ball goes in. It's a better ball, and that one, it's been dealt with. I don't know how he doesn't get contact there towards the back post, but who was it? Number 28 or something, 29?
It's a good interception, actually, I think. Is that Onyoni there on the back post? Just... getting a...
Wazza said he'd have been number 10. Some fairly confident players in the chat here.
Well, that's partly why I picked 33, is because I thought, I've got to be that good at a club that I've got to be the definitive, 7 or whatever. Yeah. Whereas I think if I was just pretty good as number 33, they'd be like, oh, do you remember him, 33? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, there you go. Love that.
That's not a bad touch there from Stevenson.
Yeah.
We'll change up on the camera.
I was going to say, was that one of those sort of ultra HD cameras or whatever where it goes? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's one of them
Lee Stevenson saying, lads, who scored? Rio scored after about 90 seconds, and then Rio with the back post, a cushioned header back in the path of Darwin Núñez, scores with the first time touch. Liverpool are 2-0 up after 12 minutes, and we're flying. Yeah. That should be able to go off now. Thank you. So yeah, let us know as well, where have you tuned in from today? Where are you watching with us? So we've got a new Prem ball and we've got a new kit. A lot of new things are happening at Anfield tonight for the first time.
I'm just thinking, are there actually any new signings in this team? I don't think there is. I was going to say, Woodman. I was going to say no new players though, but yeah, Woodman. Woodman is a... With the greatest of respect to Freddie Woodman, is not the one that we were on the edge of our seats for.
Oh, no.
But he's dealt with everything all right so far today. Good, experienced
Redmen
third
says,
choice
lads,
goalkeeper.
I'm on Lark Lane. Alan Gaines says, bro, I'm in New York, so stand up. Sorry, that was a dad joke, that. Luke Henning says, I'm in Singapore. Big up yourself.
I was on Lark Lane on Saturday night.
Was it? Nice. Chuck Morgan says, I'm watching from Bermuda. Broadmoor, Sean Eason.
Very good.
Love that, love that. Wazza says, I'm in Hellwood, la. Oh, you're only up the road,
I was
that
going
kid.
to say, not very far, yeah.
Yo, do you want to bring us a pizza at half time?
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. I'm going to have to order something now, because we... Bootle, Portsmouth, Northern Ireland. This is one of my favourite things when we do the Redmen shows, you know.
Oh, Santiago's in Bogota, Colombia.
It's got to be nice, that.
Yeah.
Could be early hours in the morning, I'd imagine, as well, hasn't it?
It's about... I think it's
7
like
hours
7
behind
yeah,
us.
something like that. It was about this time. I'll bore you all with my Colombia stories now. It was about this time 3 years ago. I was in Bogota, Colombia, watching on the final day. I was trying to get a stream of the Charity Shield.
Really, yeah?
Yeah.
I'd love to go to Colombia.
Very. I was not in the best of states either, I have to say, but there you go.
There's an Errol in the chat. That's not me. And he's watching from Cape Town, South Africa. From one Errol to another. Big up, bro. I don't think I've ever said that. That's nice. Anyway. Greetings from Belgrade. Sunny Serbia, lads.
I tell you what, they're all over the
Haywood.
place. St. Helens, yeah, a fine place.
Yeah, Nashville. Not quite Colombia.
No,
But yeah.
Dubai, Vermont.
Azza says, are we on L25? We're not far, mate. We are not far. Only up the road. Stone's throw. Hungry.
Nashville, Tennessee. I've never been. I've been to New York when I was about 17 for a couple of days. Well, about 4 days.
Oh, lovely. Football.
Meanwhile,
Do you know what as well? Like, I know we're talking about Darwin and the fact that he might be going, but that little link-up play that he's got with Rio at the minute, it's looked all right on a couple of occasions so far.
there was some goal where I think it was the last watch-along I did, where he pulled wide, and I think I said, or was about to say, he's quite good in these situations, and he did the perfect thing. Dokes having a little go down the right-hand side, cleared away by Athletic Club.
Liverpool have won it back.
Costas, no foul, ref.
Going to be a corner though. The thing with me, I've said it already. I've kind of made me bed with what happens with Darwin, but I say this season, if he played in the Liverpool shirt or whatever shirt he does put on, he's going to have a good season. I think he's going to have a really good season this year. I think he's going to do good numbers, and I think he's going to look like a 60-70 million pound striker.
Yeah.
You know, I really do.
I like his haircut as well. It looks business-like. It looks like, you know, done a bit of a Salah, although I know Salah's was potentially hair transplant related, unconfirmed.
Jake Walsh is watching from L8 Toxteth. Big up you, bro. The ends.
I've also been there as well.
I've been there.
Yeah.
McAllister whips the ball in. It's been dealt with though. Oosh again. Sponsored
yeah,
for 2025-2026 season. But that had some venom in it. Ben Doak.
Yeah. It was one of them where it's
Even
falling
went
where you're
oosh.
like, don't hit it from here. Like,
Look at the spin on it, the backspin there, and he just goes,
Brilliant strike.
I've had a bit of that. Oof. Keeper gets two good hands to it, like, but even the keeper's a bit shook. That is a shot, and that's
to keep
recent.
that down from there is very, very difficult. Yeah, fair play to him.
Yeah. Keeper's a full stretch to keep that out. It could have been 3-0. Wow. What a rocket that would have been. And Liverpool again, McAllister. He is just running this midfield though for us at the minute. Alexis McAllister. Ben Doak's in again here. Does one, does two. Goes the other way and goes in. And at this time, he makes no mistake. It goes underneath the goal. You know the arrogance of being like, I've literally just wellied that. The next one, mate, take a bow, Ben Doak.
Yeah, good
when everyone's talking about Rio, he's like, yeah, remember my name as well though, boys. And that is Liverpool 3. Athletic Club 0. And if this is the B team, the A team have got a lot. When you want a performance, the A team have got to come and step up this evening now, because the lads have said, well, this is what we can do. Over to you, boys.
It looked like
he should have done better. It's not even on target, really, is it?
It looked like he'd kind of dallied on it too long, but then he just gets it across the 6-yard box, but deflects in off the keeper's right hand.
Yeah, he probably deserves it for the strike before. Like, let's just pretend the other one went in.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
I'm really pleased for him, because he's showed some bright moments. He was involved.
Because that other one might not have even been on target. So the one shot he had on target, belter. Who's the captain? I think it might be Andy Robertson. If I had to make a guess, Andy Robertson or Curtis Jones. If I had to hazard a guess. Yeah, Naldo saying, is this really the B team? They're doing bits. But yeah, it was quite noticeable as well, though. There hasn't really been a water break in this game or not, and even now we're back over on the UK territory. There was against Preston. There was a small one against Preston there.
It was much hotter at that point, wasn't it? We've had a full-on storm today in Liverpool. It was horrible this morning, like sideways rain. It's now sunny, as you can see on the screen.
Something kind of tropical.
But it was still pretty windy about 2 hours ago or whatever, but just as I was leaving the house. But I'm guessing Anfield's normally
a good indicator of what the weather conditions are. It's pretty.
Klopp always used to get ripped for blaming the wind, but Anfield can really like channel the wind in a way. You can see it if you go to the game. Sometimes the ball's getting held up in the sky and all that, but it doesn't look like the wind's massively affecting it.
Eats the Peel says, when is the first Premier League game for us? It is
Friday.
Not this Friday. Next Friday, I think, is it the 14th, I want to say? Friday the 14th, I'm going to go with.
Friday the 15th.
15th, is it? Okay. Yeah, 15th then.
Bournemouth at Anfield, 8 o'clock. I have to say, I loved that as an opener. Yeah. Like,
I said it should be that.
Nice little Friday night.
Maka there just got dispossessed.
Finish work.
Sky is saying that it's an own goal. Well, I'm giving him the shot before us as goal then, because that was a better. And it's pre-season, and it's our stream, so we can do what we like.
Yeah, we could just. This is not enough. Well, we could just say it was a goal, couldn't it?
Who's going to know any difference? We'll clip it and we'll just say, yeah, that was Ben Doak's goal. Ooh, asking a lot of your goalkeeper there. Liverpool are going to potentially end the half now with a corner to be taken. We kicked off in front of the cop, didn't we?
Yes,
we was facing the cop.
The unusual. We normally shoot towards the cop second half, but McAllister's going to swing it in. Late run from, I think, Jones there. He's just getting in there. Doak lurking for another one of those shots.
Yeah, he likes to pick up that area, doesn't he? If it drops out. And it does again. He went for it. He really wound up for that one, and that will be half time. Liverpool 3, Athletic Club, aka Athletic Bilbao 0. And how would you sum up that first half, Jamie? Go for it.
Really good, yeah. You know, I considering I had fears of a fairly boring fairly boring first half. Players not really being on the same wavelength, passing wise, all that sort of thing. They were put to bed about barely even 90 seconds after the game had kicked off. With I was going to say our man Rio. He's not even a man yet, is he? He's our boy, my son. Yeah. Oh God, they're like, I've just had a little. He could be my son. Like, I'm old enough to be his dad.
I probably am as well. So you're not alone in that boat.
bad,
I probably am.
It's like,
I'd have had to have been active from
Yeah,
early.
well,
do you
yeah,
get me?
yeah.
But that's another conversation.
yeah.
69. But yeah, it is crazy that the talent that he possesses for the age that he is, because you know, a kid that's just finished his GCSEs is, you know, playing his fourth, I want to say, pre-season game on the spin where he's featured and he's playing a part, and his confidence has built over the last month. He seems like he's really relishing the opportunity of, you know, if I continue to keep this form at this level, there's a very, very realistic chance that I will feature in and around the first team squad on a more frequent basis for Liverpool next season. That in itself is a massive, you know, incentive to keep performing and keep turning up. And you've got to turn up in training. Your attitude's got to be right. You've got to show a level of maturity that you're not still a kid. So for him to be able to do that and then deliver on the pitch when he's given these opportunities is a massive show of encouragement. Slot, again, obviously feels as though he's kind of got a gem, and he's probably going to try and want to mould him now and turn him into, you know, a future and potential superstar. But he does set off the scoring for Liverpool about 2 minutes into the game with a fantastic finish. He picks up the ball on the halfway line and he just keeps running. The Bilbao players all drop off him and don't really want to engage with him until he's about 20 yards out, and then he just lets off it's a mix between like power and placement, isn't it? He's got enough power on it that it was always going to take it past the keeper, but the placement is really good because it just hits the back of the net.
Yeah, it's right in the corner. It's if on your FIFA controls, I'd say it's still a finesse shot, but there's power on it as well. It's curled in, right, just opens his body up. Yeah, brilliant finish. He's obviously been the early standout. I think Doak's done well as well. He got his goal. We're giving him his goal. Doak was involved in the second one. It was a nice move. I've been pleased with Elias. Some nice reverse passes. Some nice that ball to Rio. That was the 50-yard switch. That was him. Another, you know, really exciting moment there when he took that down out of the sky. Couldn't quite get to it before the defender. I think Jones has been good as well, like pulling the strings.
Him and Maka really in that midfield, kind of keeping it together, haven't they, for us?
Yeah. I mean, Bilbao have had one or two. The only thing
Sighters.
A couple of few shaky moments from Inyoni at centre half, but I think, is he really essentially like this? This is partly what this is about. Is Slot's probably just had an idea of, well, could I look at him for that position? And you know, there was one where it's like he'd got the ball back, and then he's trying to play it out to defence because he wants to start a move.
He wants to break the line, doesn't he? He wants to break the line. But
that's great 40 yards further up the pitch when you're literally like on the edge of your 6-yard box, and then it gets intercepted and Bilbao nearly scored. But you know, I'm not going to lose my temper at anyone. It's been a comfortable first half. It's been nice.
What did you make of the Darwin goal and then the celebration, or the muted celebration?
Yeah, I mean, it's good centre forward play. It's a good run. You know, gets in. He can see when the cross comes in. He's probably thinking, "Oh, that's too high for me," but he's not like disengaged. He
gets in front of his man, doesn't
he? He realises it's going to the back post. Gamoa nods it down, and then he gets there ahead. He gets there ahead of the centre half. You know, he's only about 6 yards out. So, but then he's missed. He has missed them before in his time.
This is when we're talking about it. So,
in terms of his celebration, I think like they're just showing the goals again here. Yeah, so Bilbao fella turns into trouble. Elliott does well. He just comes with it, and then just right in the corner.
Oosh.
That wasn't even an intentional plug.
Plug that now.
They're getting 3 plugs, just
left, right, and centre from us at the minute.
Because Liverpool are playing well,
scoring bangers. Oosh. Yeah. Make sure you do go over to our Instagram channel as well if we haven't already mentioned it. Head over to Instagram, get involved in the competition. You could win 2 tickets, hotel stay, and 200 squid to take you to the Community Shield. So, and if you haven't got anyone to go with, holler your boy. You get me? That's a great finish, that. It's a really keep us a full stretch. It's all
right
net,
in the corner,
net, right in the corner. Anfield had literally just took to the seats, and then 30 seconds later had to get back on the feet, sliding. Look at that.
That's so nonchalant, thanks. He's gone full knee slide, which, he's 16 years old.
He's gone big, bro. He's going in front of the cop at 16 years of age.
Of course. Yeah.
Mate, I got to walk in front of the car last season. I would have done a knee slide if I wouldn't have broken.
I'd probably do that if, when it's the end of season, when the little kids are shooting from 2 yards out. I'd probably do that if I did that. I don't know why. I'd get arrested if I got on the pitch at the end of the season.
This reverse ball by Harvey Elliott's lovely though. The pass before the assist, the assist. Liverpool just put a little bit of a finesse on the graphic there as well.
Yeah. Good goal again, yeah.
Darwin's giving it that, giving it this.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a bit half-hearted. He's doing that. He's like, I don't know. Yeah.
It was just like, you'll always be in my heart.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, he just runs. He stays alive, and I think he does well there. I think Rio's not the biggest guy either as a bit of a target, so the fact that he's winning a header at the back post. Nunes doesn't have to break stride. He just opens his body, opens his foot up a little bit, side foots it, bottom bins, and he's saying to the guys, come on, enjoy this.
He seemed to, I'm getting very body language expert here, but his smile looked genuine, but he wasn't absolutely over the moon. You know what I mean?
This is me for the start of the season. Yeah, now we're going to kick on.
Yeah. He didn't do the full Rio and do the full knee slide and go for it.
Just to keep you all up to date as well, there's not a great deal of strength and depth. There's quite a lot of academy prospects in this substitute bench, so we won't really talk about who we would think in terms of changes that may be made. We'll just have to wait and see. There are a couple of players, the likes of, is it Cohen Doherty and Jaden Dans that we've seen before that are exciting prospects. I don't think Liverpool need to really change too much, but just in terms of obviously preserving legs, given some of the players that are going to obviously make up the first team complement and on Sunday arrest the Robertsons of this world, the McAllisters, the Joneses potentially. They may just have to do close to an hour before they get substituted, but we will see. Just over a minute's time, guys, we will go back to a quick advert break, just so me and Jamie can get a little bit of a refreshment before the second half starts. But again, this is a very need you to listen with your ears on this one for us, because they've done it again, and I'll keep saying it. It's another one, like a DJ Khaled summer hit. The Redmen have produced another phenomenal documentary, and if you haven't seen it yet or you haven't heard about it, please do make sure you stick it around, put it in your save to watch later list on YouTube. Make sure you come back, bookmark it if you see it on Twitter or Instagram, because after this advert you see it, you will definitely want to watch the full documentary in full. It's a bit of Liverpool history and lore that you cannot afford to miss. So yeah, we'll go straight to an advert break and we'll see you on the other side.
Liverpool Football Club is a football club with a storied history. A history that's been so well covered, it feels almost impossible that something like this could slip through the cracks. We are the most successful club in England. We're used to the story that success leads to trophies and trophies lead to medals. But what happens when they don't? We We've uncovered a host of Liverpool legends that we believe are owed medals from seasons in the past. It startled me, some of the people we're discussing here, because you just don't expect it.
Jan Molby, what a pass for the football.
He made the game look easy.
Couldn't bring into the team, he was one of the best teams the club's ever had.
Going back to the group I was with, Sammy Lee was the one who made it into the first team, but he had to get ahead of Jimmy Case.
Sammy just was so in the infancy of his career.
Although it was frustrating, I knew even when the time come, then I'd be ready.
Phil Neal, the most decorated Liverpool player of all time.
Dad liked him, and Liverpool signed him.
The chief scout, he said to me, I went home and told Bob Paisley, go and buy him now.
I don't think anyone can speak about David Fairclough without saying super sub.
Part of the conversation I had with Bob Paisley while I was away seemed to intimate that perhaps they were tiring a little bit of me.
Gary Gillespie was huge.
Tasked with the job of breaking up Alan Hansen and Mark Lawrenson.
Ronnie Rocket. He just took the league by storm.
No one was going to knock him off the ball. Battering ram who could go through defenders.
Now it's about getting the Liverpool legends you've just heard all about, the medals they were never officially awarded.
Yes, my people, welcome back to the Redmen TV. As ever, we are about to kick off the second half, but I just wanted to obviously bring you a little bit of an update from the lads over here. Redmen TV is proudly sponsored and partnered for the 2025-2026 season with oosh.co.uk, and we are currently running a competition. So if you want to win, or if you want a chance to win 2 tickets to the Community Shield this coming Sunday and a host of other goodies, make sure you head over to the Redmen's Instagram page to find out all of the details. It is oosh and it is .co.uk for all of that good stuff. So yeah, please make sure you do, guys and girls, get yourselves involved, because who doesn't like to be a winner? I would like. Have you ever won like a raffle or anything?
I won the bingo when I was on holiday in Cyprus in about 1999.
Can you remember what you won?
Money. Cold, hard cash.
That's not bad.
Which my mum and dad then took.
Oh, they
spent it on like holiday things, you know.
Fair. Well, I got entered. So check this, yeah. I go to like this networking thing for work. Okay, so stick with me because we've got a couple of minutes. Got about a minute and a half to tell you the story. Go to some networking thing, and because I've been to one before, the woman invited me and was like, "Look, because you do what you do, a la all of this." He was like, "We want you to be on like this little bit of a list that we do, so you don't have to pay." It's a paid event, by the way. So I was like, "Yeah, of course." So the second time round, when she's asked when I've wanted to go, I was prepared to pay for the tickets if she sent me the link, because I was like, "You've already done me a nice freebie first time round. This time round, I'll pay." She's like, "No, I'm going to put you on the same list again, so just rock up." Unbeknownst to me, they put me in the raffle as well. Bro, I went and won a night stay in a really fancy hotel in Liverpool. I haven't stayed there yet.
Yeah.
Because I haven't sorted out the logistics of what I want to do when I get there and all the rest of that stuff. But I never win anything. Like, honest, like, I can't remember the last time I won anything. I'm talking a scratch card, a tenner on a lottery.
Turning.
Yeah. I was like, yo, my luck is in.
Get about 50 scratch cards during the break.
Might have to.
Let us know in the chat.
Gamble
responsibly, folks.
Yeah, please do all that good stuff. But let us know in the chat, like, what's the most, like, you've won on like a raffle or a gift or anything. Not like you've been gifted by someone you know, but like you've won as a prize that you just wasn't expecting. Like, I didn't even pay to be in the raffle either. Like, they theoretically paid for me to be at the event and then paid for me to stay at a hotel as well. Sometimes it's not what you know, people, it's who you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes people, yeah, all good.
Couple of changes. Another person who looks young enough to be my son is now in goal for Liverpool. Is that it's Pesci? Yeah, fair play to him.
Yes, the Sebastian says, I won an iPhone 7, mate, when I was 14. I was gassed.
Wow.
That's
Which at the time,
that's big
like,
boy, that, innit?
Yeah,
like, that's a flagship phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think my mum's still on an iPhone 7. Probably.
Alex says, I always give my prizes away. I'm just saying, I was not giving that away. There was absolutely not like, I was staying in a hotel. I've heard a lot of good things about that hotel. It is a hotel that the players used to stay at as well.
Oh, very nice.
That gives you any clues as to what hotel it is?
I don't know which one it is. But...
That was a good one. Yeah, Un says, I won golf equipment valued at approximately 500 quid. If you play golf, that's not a bad prize. To be fair. Not a bad prize at all. And Bilbao have kicked off now, and we are back underway, ladies and gents. Yeah. That's heartbreaking. Like and subscribe. MF says my mate found on his email that he'd won tickets to a D&B night at Fabric in London, but the gig was a month before he saw the email. Check your emails, do your admin, people. There's the model of that story.
I've been to Fabric in London as well. Many times. Oh, yeah.
Carriageworks, no.
I've lived a life, ladies and gentlemen.
I was going to say, yeah, you there's a lot more than meets the eye there, Jamie.
I've been in the Berghain as well. And, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, Liverpool give away a foul. Simicast there as he was trying to win the ball back.
Very happy with the ref there.
He's not very happy with the ref. Was it a foul? He comes in the wrong... Yeah, he's nibbled. Foul, yeah. He's nibbled, Danny.
I mean, the fella's probably looking for it, but...
Yeah. Blue Leaf, it is not the Adelphi. I would be declining. I would be declining so fast if it was the Adelphi.
I mean, it could be, like, nice, couldn't it? But, I don't know. I don't know if we're in some sort of libel territory here.
Yeah.
People have said that it's not very nice. Just a bit of my... degree media training coming out there.
Tim, I do remember this, bro. Of course I remember. We was on a train into town, coming from local train station up these ways. And we had a good chat. Hope you're keeping well, fella. Look after yourself, and thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Really appreciate it. Are we doing on the likes? Someone in the chat let us know where we're sitting on likes as well, please, guys. The wall did its job there, stood tall. Lee said he's only been near Delphi once, and he lived.
I've never stayed there. We had our college prom there. Yeah.
They're trying to redo the image, aren't they? Is that offside? Yeah, it looks like it. bent Oaks just straight into an offside position.
And a young woman fell over on the dance floor.
And on a dance floor.
And hurt her head, and then my mate then got off with her, and so we were just wondering if she was concussed.
Yeah, Dan Phillips says there's 678 likes. Come on, the Reds. Yeah, we're doing 2 separate streams, so both streams by rights need to have 1,000 likes in their own right. So if you could help us.
He doesn't get out of bed for less than 1,000 likes, does he?
Nah. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Play the game, play the algorithm. At the end of the day, we should be banging the drum. As Liverpool fans this season should be unbearable on socials. We should be banging the drum. Anywhere there's Liverpool content, the whole world needs to see it. We need to make some noise for our fellow Reds. Defensively stand up tall there.
Did well there, yeah.
Filling in. Anyone wearing a full sleeve yet? Not that we can see. There's a few undershirts on. I think they're all going for the summer look. Where is this Adelphi user all talk? It's in like the centre of town. Like it is a historic hotel for what it's worth. Ooh. But it's not.
It's a lovely old building.
Yeah,
the big like dance floor bit is beautiful. Like really nice ornate building.
That's the problem it's got. It's because it's a listed building. There's very little they can actually do to the actual the fittings.
Some of the reports of the rooms are not the best, but there you go. But that's not where Errol's won his competition to stay.
No. We're better than that. We've done better than that.
I'm trying to think. Is it around the Albert Dock sort of ways?
Not even.
Ooh,
much closer to the Adelphi than the Albert Dock.
Oh.
Battling there. Referee, come on, that was a bit of a 50-50. You were both in it together. Yeah, Mr. James.
A little bit after that challenge there.
Mr. James Rock says, looks like Slots picked his first team. We'll see them at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Oh, and they're in. Pesci's got to stand up, and he does. He does an Alisson.
Yeah.
He does really a good Alisson impression there, because that was a big chance. He played through defensively. Liverpool were cut open. but the goalkeeper come to the rescue to protect the clean sheet, and it is still 3-0. Liverpool now are trying to get the men forward and get lads on the ball. Oh, Rio with good
nice
feet, just skips past 2.
Wide. Oh, I thought he could have switched that there. Yeah, well done, Pesci there. First bit of action. I thought...
Yeah, Steve Ryder, I heard that. I didn't want to say it before because I didn't remember if it was true or not, but it was where everyone stayed when the Titanic was launched. I think that's why it's got such a big history to it.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I have heard something to that effect in the past. Athletic Club are back on the ball again. Bearing down. Goes for the shot. Hits Trenioni. Oh, Liverpool cut it out. Ben Doak sends it far and wide for Rio to chase. It's going to go out over on Liverpool's left hand side. Who's in goal? Was it? It's Pesci? Pesci?
I'm going for Pesci. Yeah, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Did well, yeah. He stood up, as you say, like Alisson. He stood up for a really long time. Yeah, he didn't. Sometimes if you go down too early, the fella can just dribble round you or lob you or whatever. He was good. Doak now with a bit of a break on. Oh, not quite.
Good idea, but Stevenson's underlap. He probably needs to take a little bit off the pass.
Armin Pesci. Oh, he's actually born in Hungary. There we go. Sorry, born in Austria.
They've tried that ball then again through the middle of the centre halves. This time it's Redwell. Meant to be Robbo there at the back, just tidying things up. Steve Ryder, bro, we've been living. We've been doing all right, mate. Thank you very much. I hope you're keeping well as well. Good to be back. It's good to be able to talk to some of the regulars again and get the football back underway, because it will be thick and fast now. Probably sick of seeing my face in about 2 months' time. Ball's gone out, offside.
Yeah, I was kind of ready for the little break, I think.
Back end of last season.
Yeah, I think. And this,
'cause you do a lot of writing, don't you? That's like something that you're very passionate at in terms of the articles. That
And yes, I was ready for the little break. And this time last year, I don't know if it was just slot was new. Like, I remember watching, like, we played Man U in America, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like under the covers watching the game on my phone, and it's like,
what a ball that
you
is.
know, decent looking little move here is young Rio. Ooh, doesn't quite get the best of his man there. But this season I've been a bit more like, I've watched the highlights, but I've not been as like I am watching every minute of every game sort of thing. So that's what I was looking forward to today. Actually, is I'm going to see
the full hit of our game.
Yeah, we've got
2 of them, haven't
22 players, at least 22 players, new signings. We've got youngsters. We've got I was going to say some veterans as well, but we're actually not got that many veterans, because Alisson's not playing and Van Dijk's not playing.
No,
so it's probably only Salah and Robbo of the kind of
Endo
veteran
might get
era.
some.
Oh yeah.
Endo will probably get
fair
some
play
as
to
well
him.
somewhere. Be interesting attack from Liverpool. It's hard to really judge what you expect the Liverpool team to do when it's these 2 very different sides. But game management for me, in terms of second half performances, obviously we've got a commanding lead. We look quite comfortable. But how do you keep that intensity? How do you keep the lads sharp and on it in these type of situations? I think is going to be quite interesting, because I imagine we're going to have goals this season.
Yeah,
from quite a few different departments on the pitch. There was another pass out there to Stevenson that we just undercooked. So it'll be interesting to see how we manage games when teams are chasing shadows or we're taking it away from a team.
Yeah, I think Slot said, like, we won a lot of games, like 2-0 and 2-1 and stuff. I think he's mentioned about maybe scoring, if you're 3-0 up, then, you know, if the opposition scores 1, that, you know, but if you're 2-0 up and the opposition scores 1, then it can be panic stations, and it's, you know, it can be tricky to hold on to the lead. It's a foul by Jones in the centre of the pitch there.
What do you think? Again, this is quite a broad statement or a broad question, because we're about to see, is it Doherty and Jaden Dan's come on?
Dan's, I'm not exactly sure who number 92 is there.
I think it might be, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong though. Yeah, we'll wait for it. It's McAllister coming off, definitely. We'll see now. I know it's Lucky. Is there a player called Lucky?
Oh yeah, Lucky, yeah. Wellity Lucky, yeah.
What, with a name like that, bro?
Yeah.
With a name like that.
He's a defender. I don't know loads about him.
He might be in that tray. Trey might go into the middle then if he's a centre half. And it's Ben Doak that comes off. And Jaden Dan's. He's coming on the pitch. Another young lad with
nice
a lot of
Dan's,
confidence.
actually,
Very good to see Dan's. But no, my broad question was basically going to be, what should Slot be looking to do in terms of next season, now that we're coming into, to really put a stamp and like take that transition from it being a Jurgen Klopp's team to a Slot's team? What do you think that market could potentially look like?
Well, it's interesting that because I thought, his stamp has been slowing Liverpool down, both literally and just into like saying we won a lot of games 2-0 last year. I mean, that we hung on. There weren't that many games where, with going into injury time, we were like 3 or 4 up. Like, you know, and we obviously won the league, so a lot of them we'd win 2-1 or 2-0 or 1-0 or, you know, something like that. I just wonder if he wants a little bit more goal output from players other than Salah. Obviously, didn't get that many from his centre forward options last year. He got a fair few from Diaz and Gakpo. The signings have been so exciting. Like even the fullbacks, but it's like Frimpong, who's the ultimate speed merchant down the right hand side, and Kerkez, who's chance for Liverpool here.
There it is. That should be a goal.
Elliott,
That's a brilliant goal. That is an absolutely brilliant goal, and that comes from Chain only just moved into midfield, and he's really just pulled the strings there down this left hand side to be the catalyst to get Liverpool's number 4th there. It was a brilliantly worked goal, and that's probably the best team goal in terms of slick passing and everybody being on the same page and it all coming off and nobody putting a foot wrong. That's probably one of the best team goals I've seen in pre-season. There he is there, picks up the ball, Chain only, he just pops it off, lays it off into the Passage Jones, and that's a lovely
nice
weighted pass. The pull back there, it's Darwin, does some really good footwork there. Darwin, he times his run really well, stays on side. He just plays the ball round the corner into Harvey Elliott, and Harvey Elliott just puts his foot right to do it. There's Simicast there that plays that ball. Just a cute ball. Lovely way to the pass. Darwin just clips it round the corner. And there is a great finish. So, yeah.
Really good goal.
I feel like everyone you said you was looking forward to seeing has turned up, mate.
That's true, actually. I said Elliott, Doak and Rio, didn't I, at the start of the game, yeah.
And they've all popped up with goals.
Yeah.
And I always love a Darwin goal. I'm always here for the Darwin madness. I'm not going to lie.
That was a really nice, as you say, it was good footwork. He just popped it round the corner, didn't he? Just held it up a bit.
But he's looked that link up there, whether it's been Rio, whether it's been Harvey Elliott, the link up's been there in terms of.
Are we trying to sell ourselves on Darwin again? Don't.
I don't know.
It's the old, what is it? Just when I thought I was out.
Yeah. You dragged me back in.
You can't do it again. He's done it about 4 times.
I know. Just one word answer in the chat now. Keep or sell. We know what we're talking about, but just keep or sell. Drop it in the chat now, and let me just get a feeling, because I've already said I'd keep him. I haven't really said it in the chest. I said, yeah, I do, bro. I just think it's coming in now. I've got there. You see, I feel like for every 4 sells, for every 4 sell, there's 1 keep going on right now. See, yeah, he splits opinion. But a goal and an assist again. Keep, sell, keep. Seep. Yeah, if that's an option, is that a loan?
Yeah. I'm just telling myself.
Can't Aaron or Joe set up a poll? Kieran, he probably could, but I think Aaron did go for a little break while we just ran the second half. So I just thought this would be another way to do it. Just being creative on the fly, lad. There's a few people there that are still back. I'm not gonna like that.
Yeah, it's not like 95% sell. There's a fair few keeps, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe like, don't know.
Sell with it. I don't think we'd ever do the buyback.
2/3 sell, 1/3 keep, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Josh Starkey says he's had his 3 years, his time's
Yeah,
up.
I agree. Yeah, I think
I would never sell to Man U, Matt Ford. Never. I wouldn't even tell me worst enemy to Man U. It's not even fair.
sell to Man United. I mean,
it's a no from me.
No.
Craig,
it's not going to happen. Like,
yeah, but
could he work? There's just no way. This is no way.
It's like, no, forget the fee that you've paid him.
Really.
Yeah, forget the fee that you've paid for him. I want to know what his wages are, because if his wages aren't super ridiculous. Oh, we've just made, okay, yep, Aaron has just made a poll for people, so there is a poll there now in the chat, and he'll let us know the results in a couple of minutes' time. So, yeah, if you've just been putting the keep or sell, do apologise, but you can now vote on the poll. So, Kieran, you got your wish. Yeah, Annabelle says keep for the Barnet alone. Yeah. No, like and subscribe, motherfuckers. It's not snog, marry, avoid. It's just keep or sell, lad.
Snog, marry, avoid.
You didn't get the assignment, bro.
If snog, marry, avoid with Darwin, he's probably going to be snog for me, because I think he seems...
You're real Jamie in. Go on, I'm listening. What's the justification?
Well, because I think he's like... I mean, he's not really my type of fella, you know, I say as a straight man, but he's you know, he's a fit young man, isn't he? He's a big fella. he's a powerful young man. Do you know, I like his new haircut.
Fair
I've seen
play.
pictures of him with his top off, and he's, you know, can't say further than that. I'm not married though, because I just think he's El Loco, isn't he? He's like, maybe he's quieter off the pitch, I don't know. And it just seems too harsh to avoid him. So I'm going to have to say snog.
Oh, that is a brilliant segment.
I don't know who the other two are in that question.
If you have the ability and the power to clip that is brilliant content. And there's there's a slip there from Lucky. That was unlucky, but Liverpool get lucky.
I'll do one piece of Bilbao analysis. This Berenguer number 7's being quite good. He looks pretty good. That's my piece of Bilbao analysis.
We haven't really spoken enough about that.
No. I've just seen him. He's got the ball a couple of times. This fellow number 7. Is it Alex Berenguer? If I pulled that from somewhere, I don't know. Berenguer. I think it might be. Yeah. It is. Yeah. There you go. Sign him up. He's 30. He's not coming to us now, is he?
No.
Everton, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Big up Mumsy as well in the chat every single time. Big up Christine, my love. I know you tuned in. She's like, you know, it was like, we live for the likes. She lives for a shout out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she just. Yeah. So.
Was that your actual mum?
Yeah, my mum's. Yeah,
oh, nice. Very nice.
Very much avid.
Hello, Christine.
Avid Redmen viewer. Like, doesn't miss a beat, doesn't miss a stream.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And she'll do the double screen.
My mum isn't an avid Redmen viewer.
I know. She'll have us on the she'll have the match on the telly, and then she'll have us on the iPad. Sit there. Yeah.
I think my dad's tuned it. My dad's an Evertonian as well. I think
How do you end up with a Liverpool fan then if your dad's an Evertonian?
I got my mum's family are all Liverpudlians, so they reeled me in basically.
Love that.
My great grandma Betty, I used to stay with her quite a lot when I was a kid, and I remember asking her, I was like, "So are Liverpool any good?" And she's like, "Oh, here's the thing, we're actually the best." I was like, "What?" Yeah. And she used to go and watch them like in Europe and all that in the 70s. There you go. I had to tell. I told that story on Radio 5 Live. I was on a thing called Football Traitors, where they had to figure out who's a fake Liverpool fan, and they said I was the fake fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, news just in.
News.
The poll is much closer than we first thought. Only 52% would sell Darwin Núñez. The other 48% would snog him. Nobody messing. The other 48% would clearly keep him. That is crazy. And there is a comment here that I think is my general feeling on it. And I know the club have got to do what they've got to do because it's business. But I just don't think he deserves to be banished to Saudi at this stage in his football career. I completely agree with that. I think there has to be a club in Europe that is willing to cough up the fee that we want for Darwin Núñez. He's not a £30 million striker. He's not a 35 million.
Yeah.
He's not a 4. He's a £50 million striker, and there are plenty of clubs in Europe that need a striker, and that is not ridiculous money in this day's market. But yeah, very interesting. He's again splits the fan base.
Yeah, well, that was much tighter than I expected. Yeah. Yeah, I think. I mean, if I were on the transfer or whatever hierarchy at Liverpool, I'd still be selling the idea of Saudi to him big time. Like, you know, you can. Like,
well, because we're going to get stupid money or inflated money.
Like, I suppose. I mean, I think like really.
Rio's just come off there as well. Sorry, to just interrupt you, Jamie. And it is Trent Coney Doherty that has just taken to the pitch. And that might be an indication of things to say, you know what, lad, you know, we are going to have you in the first team squad, maybe into the early part of the season, to that first international break. We're not trying to burn you out anytime soon, but this is another kid that's quite promising as well. But, you know, you were just saying, Jamie, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, for his career, I feel like it's too soon to go to Saudi, but I think you could sell it as like, go and do a year and like be the top scorer, or maybe 18 months. You know what I mean? And an absolute shed load.
Well, John Duran didn't he?
He's done.
Did he go in January?
Months,
he did 6 months, and then he's looked to come straight back.
He's gone to Turkey now. Yeah. He's had a mad career already, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I think he's already pissed Mourinho off, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, that was what a pre-season for Rio. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, big diagonal goes straight to Pesci's hands though, unfortunately. Yeah, I just don't like. I get it from the business perspective, and I get they might be the suitors that can afford them and all the rest of it, but I just think there's got to be a club in Europe. I think in a Spanish or an Italian league, he just eats up goals for fun, terrorises defenders, and he's fit enough to be able to play all the games that they're going to play, and then he still gets Champions League footy, which I still think he turns up in the Champions League games as well. He loves playing the games in midweek under the lights. So how his agent isn't able to, you'd be thinking, I need to get a better agent. I've played for Liverpool, won the Premier League. You know, got a goals compilation video of scoring against some of the best teams in the world, some of the best goalkeepers, and you can't offload me for 50 odd mil.
Yeah. Well, I do think partly it'll be Liverpool holding on for the price, won't they? And there he is, the man himself now. Sort of trying to barrel his way through.
Good footwork there from there. Oh, he's just giving it away though. Just as I was giving him a bit of a flowers. Ricochets there. This team is, if we thought it was a little bit unrecognisable from the first whistle, Liverpool have made, I think it's 4 substitutes now.
Pilling came on there.
Or maybe 5 because of the goalkeeper.
Kondoa, here he is on the right. On a bit of a run. He's done well.
As well.
Stevenson.
I
can't say I've ever watched a great deal of Stevenson, so
he's done all right though, you know.
Yeah.
You get yourself the foul then, lad. He's right. He is right, lad. Yeah, Brett Pearce. I think you're echoing a lot of people's thoughts. Rio definitely deserves some first team minutes. He really does. Yeah, Graz says scoring in friendlies doesn't count. You tell Rio Gamoa that, lad. You go and tell Rio that it doesn't count when you score in a friendly. See the reaction that you get. Yeah, and
it is windy. The ball's just blown a couple of inches there.
Yeah, Andy's. I think it was Anthony. Sorry, says it's a shame that Napoli couldn't have afforded Darwin as well, because I think he would have smashed it there.
Yeah, I know. I like that. Yeah, having De Bruyne,
I like what Napoli doing as well.
Teeing him up, Conte and fellow mad manager. Yeah, a club like that, I think, like, you know, a Champions League club easily headed away.
And Simicast will send the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's going to be offside. Surely he's going to be offside. Oh no, we're playing on. And now he is offside. Yeah, he was. People are saying there's a Dan's goal incoming. There's a Dan's goal incoming. Couple more super chats. It's Crossbow says, I would have been number 14 after the undefeated captain, Jordan Henderson, my man Hendo. Sorry if I'm getting to these super chats a little bit late, guys. They're on a separate tab, and this is my first time on the buttons for a while, so we've got some new tabs on the go here, but I do appreciate the super chat, so thank you very much. And John says, at what point have we've had that one.
I was going to say, we have seen that one.
Thank you, John, anyway. Yeah, thank you again, John, but it was uns. There's a topic for you.
But shit.
I'd put Torres at Chelsea in there, pause. I mean, there's rabbit holes I'm not ready to go down yet.
Handsome man, yeah. Handsome man. I think of any... handsome footballer who just wasn't very good. I don't know. All the ones that, like, Beckham was up, but like he was good, you know. Like, I'm trying to think of the really famous ones who get like the modelling contracts and all that. All tend to be quite good, don't they?
Yeah, you've got to. You can't just. You've got to be able to back up the looks, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Graz says for Rio, he has bigger ambitions than scoring in a friendly. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Mate. It was only in jest, but no, I do take your point. When there's no pressure on, you can just play your game. It's not quite the same as when you've got stuff riding on the line.
Yeah, I mean, I know it was the first minute and they were backing off, thinking like, well, we've heard about you. Like, let's not go in too hasty. Like, that's probably not going to happen in a Premier League game, is it?
Yeah. People are saying Karius in the chat.
Yes,
it's not a bad shout, you
no,
know. It's not a bad shout, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you, actually.
It's not in terms of what we're talking about. Oh, Liverpool have made a little bit of a mistake there. Bilbao take the time. Wow, that was wild effort. He spins on, he does a little pirouette like a ballerina, picks his head up and decides the best route to goal is me blamming it from 25 yards. That was crazy.
I'm just
Emre Can, really? Do you think he was shit though?
I think I think he was a handsome guy. I don't.
Was he shit?
I wouldn't
though?
say he was shit. Yeah, he was.
Though?
I think he was half decent. Yeah.
Wow, I mean, beauty in the eye of the beholder and all that, but you're coming out with some wild ones here. Yeah,
but yeah,
Henry Can was a good player.
I'm gonna have a look at Andy Carroll now.
I mean,
do you remember when he got his braids?
Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I think old. I think he's matured into his face. He's got some.
Fight number 7 again. Whoa! Lucky.
Yeah.
Gets away with one there. He hasn't really sold me so far. Lucky. I know he's had a little bit of a tough time just getting dropped into it, but Liverpool kind of just falling asleep there. 73 minutes played. Can we get the Jota song on? Because we have got it now, and I did promise someone about an hour ago, and I forgot. Oh, let it run across his body. Harvey Elliott. Get 2 men over on that side there. His name is Diogo. Yeah. Bilbao got the advantage there. They had 2 men over on that right hand side. He chose to go the other way and he reversed it right across to their left hand side. Someone in the comments in a moment, do let us know how many likes we're on, because we are 15 minutes away. Yeah. Bolo Zenden, that's a really mad shout. Like, you had to be fit before you were shit. He was just shit, weren't he, Bolo? For us anyway. think he was half decent for Middlesbrough. He played for Middlesbrough, didn't he?
He did,
yeah. He was half decent for them, man.
He played for Chelsea earlier in his career.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's the little QR code there if you want to be whoosh. Like us. And don't forget, you can be a winner this weekend and get 2 tickets to the Community Shield if you do go over to the Redmen's Instagram page. So if you're on social, give them a follow as well while you're over there. But if you're on their Instagram page, get involved, because you could be in with a chance winning some tickets, hotel stay, couple of £100 in your back pocket. Job's a good one. What more do you want? Fabio Barini. Dan Phillips says 847, so what, he's like 150 away, nearly 150 away from the 1,000 mark. Right, 5-minute challenge. Let's get them in. Let's get the last 150 we need over the line. Come back to me in 5, Dan. Let me know how we've got on. Oof. Oh, that was unlucky. And Liverpool have just conceded a goal. And it's been that ever-present number 7, I think it is. And the one mistake Stevenson's made is he just put it on a play for him. Probably the only foot wrong or head wrong he's done all game. It didn't. Tsimikas gets bullied there. Probably should do better. He does go down far too easily. The little back heel does everybody. The defensive line's all over the place. And the headed clearance is just poor. But as I say, I can't really blame the kid. He's had a good game.
Yeah.
What do you make of it? Yeah,
he's just trying to head it out. He just kind of misheads it, if you like. It just goes a little bit early, and he doesn't quite. It goes the opposite way.
And the keeper's already diving one way, and
it's
then
tricky for the keeper. Yeah,
back on his other foot, and 4-1, and it's Guruzeta or something. Guruzeta, maybe. Unlucky. I think obviously Liverpool have made a number of changes, nearly 5 changes maybe, or 6 changes in the second half, and at some point it will start to show in the performance, especially once you take the likes of McAllister and Jones out of that midfield. Tsimikas is still on, still trying to hunt the ball back. I don't know, he's played 70 minutes, but at no point have we really had to see Darwin be a full pelt. He's played a little bit within himself. Maybe because he just knows he's got to reserve something in the tank, or maybe because he knows there's no point in me putting blood, sweat and tears into a friendly when it is a bit of a farewell game, potentially.
I'm sorry I'm distracted, but I've been sent a photo of my dog has eaten a load of tablets. So yeah, but being
like vitamins are like
he's proper, but right, he's staying at my mum and dad's house.
Okay,
I'm house sitting for my mum and dad, and there was a thing in the post box. There was a package for me dad, so I was like, right, and then just like lasted on the sofa as I was coming here, and my dogs got in. They were tablets for the other dog.
Bloody hell.
So I'm just in the process of figuring out if he's got about half an hour to live or not.
We hope it's not serious.
Yeah, maybe you can do a big sick.
David and Go was shit as well. Some of you guys, I've got glasses and I can see half of this stuff. You guys really need to evaluate some of he's a questionable. There's an offside decision there. And it's another good save though. Keeper still stuck to his assignment. He does go way too early. He is offside. Good 2 yards. Suso, okay. Short king, but okay. We'll take it. Probably had a better career in Italy than he did over in the Prem as well.
He played for Milan for many years, didn't he?
Un says Suso is a great shout. The original poster approves of that one. So yeah, thank you.
I'm just going to look him up.
And there's Darwin there now getting a round of applause. People are actually giving him a standing ovation as well. Fair. And again, it's like half people are standing up, half people are sitting down. He really does just split opinions, does Darwin?
Yeah.
He's been Liverpool's number 9 for the last 3 seasons. Have we just seen him take his last bow at Anfield.
I feel like some of the standing ovation might have been for that, of like, thank you for your service, but he wasn't giving it the full like 4 corners of the ground, like goodbye. You know, I don't know. That's been our little subplot today, hasn't it? Is seeing how
the body language,
seeing how Darwin's getting on. Got his goal. It's a very say inexperienced Liverpool team now, but fair enough, it's pre-season and we're 4-1 up. Yeah. Dan's he's moved more into the centre now. He did seem to be on the left at the start.
Now we know he's showing his hand though, so he's obviously played a B team-esque in the first half, and then, you know, academies filled the substitutes out with academy kids. We're expecting to see a stronger 11 in this next game in about we've got just over an hour and a half, just under. What are you expecting to see as we start to approach that game now, in terms of performance-wise and then results going into the Community Shield on Sunday, mate?
Well, I think we want to see. I'm excited to see Wirtz. Obviously, I'm excited to see how the fullbacks are going to do. There's certain things. I mean, Salah, you just expect to just be back on it, Mr. Professional, Mr. Elite. Probably score on the first game of the season again, as he always seems to do. Interested to see what the midfield would be, actually, because McAllister you would expect to be in the first. Although I was having this debate with my mates the other day, it's like, right, so if Isak came in and then you've got Isak, Salah, Gakpo or Ekitike, or, well, you know, who's good or whatever, then you've got Gravenberch, Wirtz, McAllister, and Sobos. Like, it's like there's like 8 undroppable players for 6 positions, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, he's going to have to drop someone, isn't he? Like,
who would it be?
Because I've seen a lot of these, like, how Liverpool could line up, and a lot of them leaving Dom out, and I'm chance for I don't even know who that is, number 67. Oh, it's Kumas who's just come on, yeah. A lot of them are leaving Dom out, and I just feel like Slot likes him.
Yeah, he's going to be ever present. Yeah, touch let him down there, just on the takedown.
But then he loves Gravenberch as well, and then you think, well, he's not leaving McAllister out, and you're like, well, so is Wirtz playing in attack then? No, he isn't. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I've tried all these different
variables of how it can happen,
you know. But I'm excited to see the new signings, see some of the old favourites. This has been entertaining enough. We've had 5 goals. I remember we had the privilege of doing Liverpool 0, Las Palmas 0 at this point last
season.
Season. They did it the other way around there. The first game was against Seville, wasn't it? Yeah. I think, and they won 4-0 if I remember rightly, and they were really good. And then the Las Palmas game was a changed team, and it was woeful, and we barely had anything to talk about. But this, we've had 5 goals. We've had young players that were excited about getting goals. Darwin's got one. Elliott's got one. People who might be on the way out, we don't know.
Not a bad shout. So a lot of people are just throwing in like old Liverpool players. There was a super chat, and I'll bring the super chat back up just for context, just so you know. Here it was. There is unsaid. Well, just before we do that, Dave just. Oh no, it's going to be offside.
Referee.
He's pulled it back. It was offside.
It was a nice ball.
It was a nice finish as well.
Yeah.
So Bilbao almost. Well, they thought they had a second, but it's been.
The VAR. You want the VAR?
Where is it? Let's have a little look. Yeah,
he was off. Well done, Lino. Yeah, he's gone. Fair play.
The linesman's got it absolutely spot on. So you still can play the game properly without the interference of VAR. But there was a question for the topic. They was, as a player, they was fit. I think he's talking physically fit. So like can be a bit of a Scousism, but I think it's a bit of a UK thing, innit? Are they attractive? But they was below par as a footballer.
Yeah.
So that's why we're seeing a lot of random footballers' names. Josh Owen says, I think this is the winner for me, really.
Yeah.
Karius, handsome man, rubbish footballer.
Yeah.
I think that is the standout winner for me in terms of that topic of discussion.
That's the fella who used to be the manager of Barcelona, isn't it? I can't remember his name has completely escaped me now. Yeah. Oh no, it's totally gone. Ernesto Valverde. There you go.
Okay.
Lucky better make it because he's like not short of songs there, is he? He's got the Daft Punk one. He's got She's So Lucky by Britney Spears. I said he's not short of songs. I've run out after 2 now. There'll be some more.
I didn't even want to go there. I knew the Daft Punk one.
That was the ones with Lucky in the title. That would have been
the only one I would have got.
Lucky Man by The Verve.
Okay.
I don't know how you...
Yeah, I would have fully checked out just after Daft Punk. I will be honest.
Let's have a look. I've never had the sound, the song board here.
Oh, the power of the sound. Yeah, man. It's good. It's good. So what, we're only 56 likes away. Dan Phillips, thank you very much for keeping everybody honest. Come on, guys, there's got to be 56 of you that have liked it. How many people are watching the stream as well? Let us know. How many people are watching the stream? Because then I can work out how many people. Football without Divock is nothing. Yeah.
Still playing for Milan apparently, but he just hasn't played for over a year.
Is he? Yeah.
But it's just one of them where he's like trained with the kids for a year, but he's probably still on his full wage, which must be a bit sad of you, you know. But that's one of those ones that if you're in any way lazy or unambitious, you're like, that's the dream.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Run round with the kids, just do a few finishes, and then get me full wage, and then happy days. But that's the mentality that meant I never made it as a professional footballer. I didn't have the talent either, or the mentality. It was a bad combination of both.
Yeah, I would have never made it as a professional.
What was quite sad actually, I remember being in primary school and like we were in like year 2 or something, and our teacher going, "What are you going to do when you get old? When you're older?" And all the lads were like, "I'm going to play for Liverpool. I'm going to play for Everton." And then I was getting round, and I was going like, you can't all play for Liverpool though, and everyone is. I was thinking about it logically. Like everyone is not going to play for Liverpool.
So something's got to give.
And I was going like, well, he's better than me, and he's better than me. I'm like the 10th best. I'm not going to play for Liverpool, am I? If all of these.
It was at that moment. It just dawned on you. I was
only like 6. I was like, it's not happening, is it? How sad then, isn't it?
Big up everyone. We have just hit 1,000.
Thank you very much.
So well done,
you can have
yeah.
We got a general song.
Yeah, go for it. But Liverpool are breaking through the middle with Jaden Darn. Strong. He's backing himself. His footwork's good. Oh, an unlucky finish that as well. Cohen Doherty there. Trent. Different kind of Trent.
Yes.
But a Trent nevertheless. As this game is fizzling out now, there's 2 minutes to play. Still 4-1. Yeah. Still 4-1. He's gone for the pass. Team is still working hard. Liverpool have got the ball defensively. Into the final minute, just as we approach it now. And the team's out for the second game, so I'll let Jamie get that up on Twitter or something, on a bit of information for you. And then, before we wrap this one up, we'll let you know who's going to start and hopefully try and figure out where they will be playing. That's one of those midnight, you've been on some good charge kind of questions, that massive plums.
I'll give you this team. I want you to come back to massive plums though, because I'm intrigued as to what that question is. The Liverpool team to take on Athletic Club in our second fixture this evening is Mamadashvili, Endo, Kanate, Kerkez, Frimpong. I'm trying to do it in position order, even though they've done it in number order. Midfield, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Wirtz, and attack is Salah, Gakpo, and Ekitike.
And someone's just pulled up there. Stevenson's just pulled up. He just laid the ball off to someone and just pulled up. And I think the ref is.
I was going to say that's got to be it, doesn't it?
Just say
is he all right?
You might have to get a little bit of treatment there. We'll keep an eye on that. No, it was a bit of a generic question. It wasn't not a generic question. It wasn't a football related question. It was just a very quick and simple one. Do we think we've ever seen the same pigeon twice? And I honestly wouldn't even know where to begin with the question like that, to be honest. But to find out the answer, make sure you come back, because we will be live again in probably just under an hour's time. I'd say we'd probably end up going live. New stream, setting up. What do we want to say? About 7:40, 7:45. So make sure you're in. Before you do go, 4-1, Liverpool's B team does the job. 3 first half goals.
Yeah.
It was, and let me see if I get this right, it was Rio, Darwin, and then an own goal, but we're giving it to Ben Doak. And then it was Harvey Elliott that rounded off the scoring for Liverpool. Yeah. Give me 2 standouts in that game before we let the good people go and have their tea or lunch or supper.
Well, I've got Rio, obviously, like literally that was probably the peak moment of the game, like a minute in. Amazing finish. As we were saying, like in a proper Premier League game, he's probably getting closed down a bit quicker, but you know, he saw his opportunity, travelled with it, bent it into the far corner. My other one, I'll give you 2. I was going to say Doak, but I think Jones as well. I think Jones did well. Like seeing him in the deeper role. He still, as you pointed out, he did 1 or 2 little Gravenberch-esque little shoulder drops, beat a man. He's still got that attacking, that ability to, you know, to move up the pitch, but a bit more of a discipline thing from him. And I thought Doak did well as well. He probably Gamoa caught the eye the most, but he had that amazing shot from about 25 yards out first time. He did well for the second Liverpool goal. He caused Liverpool's third goal. We're giving him the goal because we're nice like that. Yeah. Some bright moments from Doak. Yeah, it's very satisfactory. Well, we're on Harvey. What's the word? Body language watch here. Kisses to the crowd. You know, someone's waving back to him.
Is that ominous?
Yeah, is that? I don't know.
Well, yeah, let us know your thoughts as well in the comments. Please do. We will be back, though, in just under an hour's time. Make sure you share the stream, let people know where you're watching, because Liverpool's first team, the big boys, will be taking to the pitch at Anfield this evening under the lights. And if you are thinking, what do I do now? How do I kill the next 50 minutes without any football in my life? Well, stay on the channel, because Redmen have got you boxed off. We have just launched a brand new documentary. It does look a belter. If you've been here throughout the stream, you'll have seen a couple of the adverts drop for it. But head over to Redmen on their YouTube now, because the documentary is live, unawarded. I think it might have been. So make sure you do. Check it out. Please do. And we'll be back ASAP. See you on the other side.